Giancarlo Esposito, I'm pretty sure there is a law now in Hollywood that you are not allowed to have a big franchise without Giancarlo Esposito being in it. He's managed to get himself into Star Wars, of course, in Breaking Bad, and everything else. Giancarlo Esposito, just in everything. It's The Boys, whatever. One thing he hasn't been in is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And there has been some talk and some speculation that he maybe could play a Professor Charles Xavier, which I think he would be a great Charles Xavier. Well, Giancarlo Esposito himself has now confirmed that he is indeed entering the MCU, but he's not telling us who he's going to be, and he's even kind of hinting it's not going to be Charles Xavier. This comes from the folks over at Empire who wrote the following. While fans have speculated about him playing Professor Charles Xavier, and he himself put that out there into the universe a couple of years ago, in his latest convention appearance, he shot that down, but wouldn't be drawn on exactly who he might be playing. I cannot promise you it'll be Professor X, because here's what I think. I think that there's something about being original, he said. We've seen different versions of Professor X. Wouldn't you like to see me play a character in Marvel movies who is original and new and fresh? So mark my words, this will happen sooner than you think. I feel like the living embodiment of the Michael meme from The Office going, oh my God, it's happening. It's happening. Giancarlo Esposito is coming to the MCU, but not apparently as Professor Charles Xavier. He's saying it's going to be a new character. I don't think, when he says new, I don't think he means new as in hasn't been in the comic books before. I personally think, and I'm interpreting here, that he means new as in the sense it's just a character that's not been in the MCU yet. They've exhausted almost everybody in the MCU, save for the X-Men catalog, so I'm assuming it might be somebody from the X-Men catalog. Bastion right now is kind of popular with a lot of people because of X-Men 97. I'm not saying he's going to be Bastion. I'm just saying Bastion's kind of a popular pick right now. So maybe he's Bastion, maybe he's something else. Guys, we want to thank a sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. Listen, we all carry around different stressors, big and small. When we keep them bottled up, it can start to affect us negatively. Therapy is a safe space to get things off your chest and to figure out how to work through whatever is weighing on you. I've said for a long time, it's time for us to start prioritizing mental health as much as we prioritize physical health. You know, we encourage each other when we go to the gym to take care of ourselves physically. Well, it's time we start encouraging each other to take care of ourselves mentally as well. So if you're thinking about taking that step and prioritizing your mental health, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. All you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. So get it off your chest with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/Campea today and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Campea. Anyway, Rob, you hear this. Giancarlo Esposito, one of my favorite actors out there right now, is saying he is in the MCU, hinting it's not going to be Charles Xavier. What do you think about him coming in, and who do you think he could be playing?
Galactus.
You think he's going to be Galactus?
Yeah.
Isn't that a bit of a waste of a Giancarlo Esposito to just have like a disembodied voice of him?
No, because you're going to see him. You're going to see, they're going to do what they did with Thanos, but they're going to make him look like Galactus.
So he's just going to be this giant space thing with a Cuisinart on his head?
I think so.
Really?
I think so. I think Giancarlo, he's going to be great as Galactus.
I don't like it.
I think he'll be great.
But there's nothing for Galactus to do except for be out there, be menacing, and like,
Galactus is a character.
Yeah,
Galactus,
I know, but I've never thought a particular compelling character.
I don't know. I think they're going to make him compelling.
You think they're going to bring in Galactus that soon?
Yes.
Really?
I do. Fantastic Four, dude. It's going to be it's going to be a cosmic odyssey.
I'm not going to lie to you, man. I kind of hate that. I'd rather see him be like an actual character that's interacting with other characters.
I think that their version of Galactus will be interesting enough that it will be a Thanos level threat.
Okay, you bring up a good point, which is when you say Galactus, I think of this nonsensical giant space entity with a Cuisinart on his head.
Yes.
But we don't know what Galactus will be like in this universe.
I think
I concede that. I do concede that.
I think they're going to have to make Galactus a threat along the lines of Thanos. A philosophy spouting, person that isn't just going to say, I hunger.
Right, but the difference is Galactus could stand around in a room with 5 or 6 other characters, have dialogue, interaction.
Can change his size.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe astral projecting himself in there. I mean, we did have in the Eternals, we had the Celestials.
Yeah.
Talk to them on a holographic sort of thing, and well, okay, maybe
Because he's got that.
like it,
Look,
but you make a good point.
when he's in The Boys, he's not in The Boys a lot. But when he shows up, like that one scene he had with Homelander in his office.
Yeah, but that's a face-to-face conversation.
But that's what Galactus will be that way.
I
They'll
hope you're
make
right.
it that way.
Okay, if they can do that, you've got me convinced.
Yeah,
if
I
they
think-
can make it that, so he
But
can
by the way,
actually have
John, I don't know.
interactions.
That was the first thing that came to mind, thinking like, what are they making next? Because the X-Men, they would announce, that would be a big announcement. I don't think Giancarlo Esposito would be just teasing this unless it was something soon.
So with him saying, the other character I could have seen him playing was like a Magneto, but with him saying, listen, we've already had several iterations of Charles Xavier. I mean, I would assume that would also extend to Magneto, so I don't think he's going to be a Magneto. I don't think he's going to be our new Wolverine, not that he ever would have been, but I mean, it probably excludes any of these characters we've already seen maybe in a Fox.
Or Doctor Doom. But we've seen him portrayed in the Fox.
Yeah, that's the thing about Doctor Doom, right? He's been in 4 different movies already. So probably, I mean, listen, I think a lot of people would be very excited if they said he would be a Doctor Doom. But
well, the way his characters is Gus Fring, and of course his character in the Boys, he is such a menacing, his quiet menace. And even as Moff Gideon, he has a great villain way about him.
You know, a couple of people in the live chat, including Matthew and Aries, are suggesting maybe Mr. Sinister.
That's what I was saying.
Is that what you were thinking, Ray?
Yeah.
Like a Mr. Sinister kind of character?
Count
Sinister?
me in.
Yeah, I would be down
He's
for
my
him as
favorite
Sinister.
X-Men villain. So bring
I
it
think
on.
he is my second favorite X-Men villain. I think
After
that-
Magneto.
Well, I don't see that's the thing about Magneto. I don't even count Magneto as a villain.
I don't either.
I think Apocalypse, then Sinister. By the way, my all-time favorite comic book story, X-Men Age of Apocalypse. How good was Sinister in X-Men Age of
Oh, it was
Apocalypse?
great.
Like he was so
I mean, look,
good.
if there was a real X-Men team and I was a mutant, I would be all over Team Magneto.
Yeah.
We're the new evolution of Homo sapiens. We're Homo superior. We don't need Homo sapiens anymore. Bring on the Magneto.
We're the future, Charles.
Bring the
not
future.
them.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Well,
I'm all about that.
What I like about Mr. Sinister, he's very calculated.
Yeah.
He's very manipulative.
Yeah.
And he's a smart dude. So like that fits his that he could do something like
Oh,
that.
he could totally do that. And the way, like, you just think about the way he condescendingly talks to a lot of people. And I just think of him in The Boys talking to Homelander. You are a bad product. I just can totally hear him saying that.
Even when I met him for that photo op.
Oh,
and
I got a
I was
picture
like,
of you with him right over
yeah,
here.
I said, don't ever stop playing villains. He's like, what's up, my big brother? And then like I was like, I even got offended when he said that to me. I was like, are you talking down to me? No, it's just the way he is. He's great. He's a really nice guy, actually.
Guys, question is for you. What do you think? Apparently, Giancarlo Esposito is let out of the bag. I'm coming into the MCU, and it's a lot sooner than you think. And he's saying it's not going to be a character we have seen portrayed before, at least not several times before. Who do you think you could see him playing? I love the Mr. Sinister pick. I also kind of like Bastion as an idea, but whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.